everyone. I thought I would show you my wonderful Pigs Might Fly mat. And I know it's crazy mat, it was one of those things, and I thought, why not have flying pigs? We've got so many turmoils in our little troubled world at the moment, and I thought, let's have something that's off the wall, and why not flying pigs? And flying pigs that blow bubbles. This is my wonderful reversible pigs mat, and like I said, I call it Pigs Might Fly, and I'll just want to show you its uses. It has two sides. This side here we have the kitty and a Blues Brothers dog, of course, and why not have a peacock sitting on a clock? Don't ask me. This here is one of my most favourite readings for getting to the point when I'd use it with my lives and so on. And I've made it so this will fit most types of cards. My tea cards are all what they call bridge playing card size. And bridge playing card size is 2 1/4 inch or about 55 millimeters by 3 1/2 inch, which is about not quite 90 millimeters. That's a standard bridge card size. These here have been made to take bridge card sizes, but it's not to say you can't actually use poker card sizes. I've got here, this is just a deck of playing cards. I love this one. So for those of you who are playing card readers, this here is what they call poker size cards, and again you can use poker size cards. And if you're a cartomancy traditional playing card reader, you will know what I am laying out. There's a lot of people who don't read playing cards, but there's also a lot of people who do. So, and it's actually quite involved in some areas, but then in other areas it's really simple. So I will show you what and how to use. Get in there. So, using my cards. This here, I use it, like I said, it's a brilliant layout for when I am reading live. So, we draw them in order that they are literally top to bottom. So, the situation as it currently stands. So, I'm just going to use a scenario of a young man who's looking at changing his career, and he's had an offer, let's say, from a friend, and he's uncertain, should he take this offer to work with the friend and the friend's company. So this one here tells us the situation as it stands. Mountain. There would tell me straight away he's feeling stuck, because a mountain is a solid structure. It doesn't move anywhere. So there would tell me he's feeling stuck, he's feeling blocked, and he's also feeling probably weighed down what he's currently doing as he stands. These three here we use as descriptions, or these describe this situation. So it tells me this here is what he needs to look at changing or doing to get out of this. So the ring here would tell me two things. He must know his own value and his own skill set, because often the ring is, why are you not looking at the valuable you, or the source that you are? It also would tell me he does need to look at longevity and what is it that is he wants out of this. Yes, it might be a great offer with a friend, but he's also got to look at, does it have the longevity? Will it use the valuable skills that he has? The cherries here would tell me, yes, it does, because cherries are a beautiful sign of abundance and great opportunities. And cherries never just come singular. They're always in multiple areas. So then he also has the ship. And the ship here would still tell me, take the opportunity, probably look at it as a long-term project, but it would also indicate to me, though, take your time, don't rush your decision, because again, as it stands, that would tell me it's like, here's your offer, Joe Bob, but it's not something you have to decide right now. The position's there if you want it. So there would tell me what he needs to do in order to alter this situation. Make some decisions, but it's okay, he doesn't have to rush it. but really look at what opportunities that will be available to him when he takes this new role. And these two are the advice or the outcome. So we have a tent and we have the cane. The tent is a warm blanket, and again I've got descriptions on here on these cards. This is my learner deck, by the way, and it is a sign of the warm blanket is around you, so it is often protection, but he does need to think about it, because it's almost like go on this solo voyage, even if it's an afternoon in the sun with a book, and really process it. He's also got the cane, which tells me again good support system for him. So I would look at these and say it's a good offer, and I would say to him he really should consider that. Now the bonus with this mat, only for the month of January, I am throwing in a beautiful tiger's eye pendulum. Now, these are a lovely tiger's eye, and these are actually on a necklace chain, and they're small enough to wear as a necklace, and you use it as your pendulum. So even over cards like this, you can still use your pendulums over any cards that you like. And for instance, when we're looking at this as the current situation, now bear in mind, I don't know whether you follow me or you don't, but my yeses always go anti-clockwise no matter what pendulum I pick up, and my no's go clockwise. So I'm actually just going to hold it over the mountain, and the question I'm asking about him being stuck, should he move from his current role? And I'm getting a very big yes, and I don't know if you can see that under my hand. I don't know. Hang on, let me try and hold it that way. Oops. Hopefully you'll see me. Probably not. But it's still giving me a yes. Okay. So, you get a beautiful tiger's eye pendulum. So that is side one, or the doggy and cat side. Okay. So I'm just going to put these in at random so I don't reshuffle the same. You'd be surprised when you shuffle cards how many times the same cards actually come up. So that's one side. This side, and by the way, you can actually also use this for your charms. It's not strictly just cards. Now I have a very big charm collection, and so again you can cast charms, and when you've got set positions, I would say draw out 2 or 3 charms for each area. Probably not that many unless you want a really big reading. And same thing, it doesn't have to be restricted to cards. So this side of the mat, we have options, and we have it so you can either lay out all 6, or you might want just pros and cons of a situation. You might option 1 and option 2, and we got do this and don't do this. So you can either use all of them, 1 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, doesn't really matter. And that's why I've kept them in this collective. So again, for our lovely young man, and he's got a really good opportunity to do so, and I would look at it and say, okay, what should he do first, and then what should he not do? So he's got the anchor on do this, which tells me again, think about the security, the stability, and again, what this new position can give him as a stepping stone into his next career role move. And what he's got is don't do this. Now, it's a really interesting card to have, because the dog there would tell me don't rely on the friend who's brought you into the company. And yes, look at what it can give you, but don't lean on or look at relying on the friend who's brought you into the business. Now, just because there are 2 card positions there, you can also, if you are layerer, like I love to layer, you could draw a couple of charms. How's that? 2 guns. That's so funny. I'll tell you why. you've got both pistols too, and then you've got the pig. So again, we can lay charms over it. We could have added another card if I wanted to, but where I'm looking at the don't do this is why I wanted extra information, because the very fact that the dog, which was the friendship that's come up, I've got the 2 guns and the pig. Now, yes, some people think, how do I read? And I read from totally left field. I'd look at that and say, yes, the friend may bring you into the company, and I can see why be cautious or don't do this around the friend, because I'd see the 2 pistols and the pig would tell me there's war or competition over a leading role, because pistols are power, but they're also a weapon, which means the friendship may not bode too well with him moving in this. And that's fine if he's ready to wash the friendship down the drain, but there would tell me that both of them will literally come head to head over money and a position in power. So this is how we can layer with any section that we want. So that is my wonderful pigs mat, and click on the links below. You'll be able to go directly to it. And like I said, you get a beautiful tiger's eye pendulum. And I forgot to mention, did I mention it? No, probably didn't. Free shipping. Free shipping. Yay! Party! Plus a pendulum. Thanks for listening.